Hey YouTube, this is Eugene aka Strong Jeans, and we're gonna get into a review of the Clmbr. After I posted my first video kind of detailing the home gym, I got a lot of requests for a review on the Clmbr, so here we go. Alright guys, so let's get into some of the specs around the Clmbr. So first, the dimensions. The base is 32 inches wide by 35 inches long, and the height of the Clmbr is 88 inches. So for reference, I have 8-foot ceilings here in the basement, so there's still enough height. They recommend that if you have 8-foot ceilings or higher, you should have no issues assembling the unit and putting it into place. The weight of the Clmbr is 180 pounds. It supports users up to 350 pounds and up to 7 feet in height. So one of the benefits of the Clmbr, for me, right off the bat, is the footprint. So literally it's 9 square feet, pretty much like a 3x3, a little less than that. But as you can see, I have it in between the treadmill and the bike, and it's perfect for small spaces. So talk a little bit about the machine. You have your display here, so this kind of gets you into that digital fitness space. So it's a 21.5-inch screen. This is where all the content is featured. One of the great things about the Clmbr that I think, they also just have a just climb feature. So you tap the screen here, you set up the just climb settings, and you can just hop on the machine and get to work. So, sometimes with these machines, they talk about pros and cons. To get that digital content, it is $39 a month. But if you don't want that content, you can use the free climb, and then the machine will be free, and it still will record all your stats. So I'll give a closer view of this, but just to kind of briefly tell you, you have your metrics right here, your reach, tempo, power, and distance. All right, so here's a close-up view of the screen. And as I was saying earlier, the Just Climb feature, which is right here, you touch it here, and you hit climb anyway. Start you off. And now you have your screen and your metrics. So you have your reach, your tempo, power, and distance. So your power is a combination of your reach and your tempo. And obviously your distance is in feet, and it kind of shows you, how far you're climbing over time. You have your time here in the upper right-hand corner, and the resistance. Here's the resistance knob, and you can change it, as you can see, from 1 all the way up to 11. When you're done, you tap the screen, display metrics. It'll give you a summary of everything that you did, your time that was elapsed. You hit end workout. It gives you, the day, and then your summary. Return home, and it brings you back to this page. So from your kind of home page, you can kind of see, summary of everything that you did, how much time you've been on the machine, your average power, your badges, all that fun stuff. You can scroll up here, and it's all the content. Like I said, it's pretty robust for, for only being out for, a few months and whatnot. You can go to different have all the different workouts here. You can filter stuff. They have challenges, for different, if you want to climb different sites around the world. And then it gives you a summary of like your activity, what you've done, you know, each month. So how do you use the machine? So there's foot pedals here that come with the included strap. Step on the machine. Level yourself out. They like these handles, which are adjustable, to meet you right below like shoulder height, at or below shoulder height. And then, you know, you just get to climbing. There is resistance change on this too. There's a knob right here that you can change it. They have the resistance increments from 1 to 11. So basically 1 is like nothing really, and 11 is not exactly like walking or trying to walk through quicksand, but you definitely feel like a level of resistance that makes the workout, you know, more challenging. So, you know, as you're going, they tell you to kind of keep your core engaged. It is a total body workout. So as I'm kind of keeping my core engaged to not like do this, you know, I don't want to kind of do this whole thing as I keep my core engaged. And then I'm moving my arms, legs, back. As you can tell, the machine does make some noise. I will say that the noise is probably the equivalent of like a high efficiency washer or dryer. So it's not super loud, but it's not quiet. It's not a machine that you're going to use like in your bedroom while, you know, your significant other or partner is sleeping. It's a little bit too loud for that. But it's not super loud if you have it like in your workspace. Some things I like about the machine, the quality I feel is very good. The movement is pretty fluid. You do get a total body workout from your back, you know, the movement in your back. You know, you can do things where you can engage your leg by keeping off the handles. There's grips here where you can just move your legs. And that gives you like a really good like hamstring and glute work. Like I said, you can change the grips here from like an underhanded grip to do biceps. And just even doing that, you do feel a pump in your bicep. So, like I said, fully engaging your back, your core. Something that's nice, if you go back to the content, which I know you can't really see right now, I'll give you a detailed view in a minute. It gives you your display at the end, tells you kind of what you did. You go to return home and you have all this content here. So they have instructors that kind of go through all the different stuff, show you how to use the machine and whatnot. And actually, I am paying for the subscription right now. For the first couple of months, I've had this for about 2 months. And I will say there is some benefit to that because they kind of show you that you just don't have to climb. There's choreography that they show you. There's even boot camps where they do some work on and then they come off and do some like weight training on the floor, which is pretty good. You see they have these handles here. So you can also use these for dips. So it can support your weight. Like I said, it can support up to 350 pounds. It's pretty nice, you know, like, again, one of the features here, these are adjustable, so these come out the way. So if you want to do different moves, you can move these out the way as well. Overall, for total body, low impact cardio, I highly recommend it. There hasn't been anything that I've seen like faulty with it. Like I said, the quality is on par with the rest of these machines. As you can see, I have Peloton here. And you know, the quality is similar to that. I will say content wise, it's hard to compare because, Peloton's been in the game for a long time, and, Clmbr just kind of released this year in their like mass production phase. So they do have strong content, but it's not on the level of Peloton yet, but it will, I imagine that it will get there as they get more instructors and more classes and things like that. If you guys have any questions, hit me in the comments below and let me know. Like I said, I probably will do another review as far as the content on the app, because it's kind of two different things. I just wanted to really get into the machine and why I like the machine, the workouts, things that you can do like that. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer all those questions. If you guys want to see more things on the Clmbr, let me know. If you're trying to figure out what type of machine you want to get, if you want a treadmill or you want a cycle bike or you want a Clmbr, hit me up in the comments. I kind of can talk you through that stuff. I think for me, if I had to have one total body machine, low impact, this would probably be it. If I had to have one, because sometimes, running can be hard on your body. Cycling, it works a lot of legs and cardio, but that's about it. But you do get a full total body workout here. So on the website, when they say, you engage 86% of your muscles in your body and you burn more calories in 30 minutes than you do running and on the bike, it's true. For me, that has been true. I won't speak like in general terms, but for me, that has been true. As far as the delivery process, depending on your area, it's a two-step process. So they usually deliver the unit in this pretty big, 8 foot by 2 foot by 16 inch box or rectangle. And then another company will come in and take it apart and install it, or you can waive that fee and you can install it yourself through an app on the App Store or the Google Play Store called the Build app. They have digital pictures and it walks you through the whole thing. It takes about 2 hours to do. That's the route that I went. As you guys have seen in my other video, I put together everything in my gym, so I felt like I could do it. I followed directions pretty well. It took about 2 hours. I got it up and running and have no issues with it. So either way, it's fine. You can save a little bit of money, and then you can go and do that. So probably one of the most important things you guys are probably thinking about is price. So right now on the website, the base model is $27.99, but they have promos and deals all the time. I know right now they have like a $500 off instant savings if you try to refer a friend or give them your email, something along those lines. I do have a promo code too. If you type my name in, Eugene, E-U-G-E-N-E, you can get a discount off as well. So, either way you go, you can get something off the unit to make the price, easier for you. Do I think it's worth the $27.99? For me, there are other vertical climbers on the market that don't have the connected fitness aspect. I do think the connected fitness aspect makes things a lot easier, and you can track your stats. It connects to an app that has all your stats ready for you. I'm big into data. As you guys can see, I have a lot of digital fitness between the Peloton, the Tonal, the Fight Camp. So I'm really big into it. So for me, when I thought about getting a Clmbr, a vertical climber kind of checked all the boxes. If you think about wanting something that's kind of like an elliptical, kind of like a stepper, kind of like it kind of does all that in one. And like I said, you can change the resistance too. So for me, I do think it's worth it. I think the quality is great. I haven't seen any loose pieces, anything falling off. I think the powder coat is decent. Everything that I've seen here is pretty pretty top notch. It's a premium product. It feels like a premium product. It doesn't move. It's sturdy. It stays in place, and it can move. There's rollers on the back, so if I wanted to tilt this up and move it somewhere else, I could. But you know, it stays right here in between in the cardio section. So like I said, guys, if you have any questions, shoot me a comment. Let me know. You know, we got a lot of comments from the last video, so that's why I started here with the Clmbr. And you know, probably next step for me probably will be the tonal. So if you guys want a review on that, you know, just hit a comment, hit like, you know, watch the views. Let me know what you think. If there's anything that you guys want to see or things I could do differently with these reviews, just let me know. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.